Alright guys, at this point we've talked about pretty much everything in the Christmas update. We've made countless videos on it. So I think it's about that time we give like a pretty good summary of the update. Because I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the Christmas update of this year, the opinions were a little controversial. There's a lot of people that loved this update. They thought it was great, and there's a lot of people that also hated this update as well. And there's also some people that thought it was So, people are probably wondering what I personally think about this update. Do I like it or not? So that's what this video is gonna be about today. So if you guys are excited, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for now, and turn on the post notifications. So there's new videos, you can join the Club. Be sure to down in a comment, let me know your honest opinion about the Christmas update. So I guess first things first, let's talk about all the different features the Christmas update had to offer, starting with the main event. First thing first, I just want to say that I like how there was an effect as the free item in the tier. Last year we didn't have a free item in the tier, there was nothing in tier 1, but we actually had a free effect, which I think is much better than having a pet as a free item. Mainly because you can actually trade pets, so giving a free item that you can trade for can like make it like pretty abusable. Like you can just make like 1,000,000 alt and get the pet, trade to your main account, and then you'll have like 1,000 of the new pet, which I was never really a fan of, because like whenever they make a new free item, like a code or a tier 1 item, I usually always have millions of them because people just trade me so much of them since everyone has them. So they fixed that in this update, which is cool. Hopefully they keep doing that and make like effects or emotes like the tier 1 item. But in my opinion, I feel like this main event was a little lacking, especially when it comes to pets and emotes. We only got one pet in this update, and we got no brand new emotes. And same with radios too. The radios were also a little lacking this year. I don't really know why they didn't make a whole lot. We only have one new pet and one new radio in this update. Of course, the radio is the item you get after the Swirly. I mean, if you have the budget to make new effects, we got like 4 new effects in this update. Like, well, how come we couldn't have more pets or radios or emotes and stuff? Like, I'm a little confused here. A lot of people wanted like a new toy token in the game, and also like a new snowball in the game, because those are some fan favorite Christmas emotes that we've had. So why not make more? I don't really know. But when it comes to effects, I'm pretty satisfied with the effects. We got 4 brand new effects, of course 3 in the main event, 1 in the freaking shop godly item back thing. Also the Swirly Axe, I don't really have anything to say about the Swirly Axe. The Swirly Axe is like amazing. I mean, just look at this one's sick, not gonna lie. I think I do like Icebreaker a little more, but it's definitely better than like Log Chop or an Ice Wing and like the other Christmas Ancients we've gotten. Definitely the second best Christmas Ancient in my opinion. And I didn't have the Swirly Radio since I didn't want to buy the Swirly X. I don't know what to say, but I think the Swirly Radio is also pretty nice. The new box is also pretty nice as well. I will say in my Halloween honest opinion video, I said that none of the items were like reused names from like previous Halloween items, but I was definitely wrong on that, and people called me out for that because like a lot of the Halloween box items had names from previous Halloween items. I didn't realize that, so I'm not gonna make that mistake this time. We've definitely seen the names of some of these items in like previous years items, like Cole, Kane, stickers, Snowman, Gingerbread, I think Starry as well. We've definitely seen those names in previous years, but I would say that's a bad thing. But at this point, this is our 7th Christmas update. It's gonna be really hard to like think of unique names of every single item since we've had so much Christmas items in the past, so you can't really get too mad. But I can get mad at the stickers, because we literally just got a Halloween item a couple months ago called stickers. We had a sticker set, and now we have another stickers set. Like, come on, we don't need 2 sticker sets of items in the same year. That's just gonna make things so confusing. Like, I can just use the stickers Christmas gun, and then I can also use the stickers Halloween knife as well. Like, this doesn't seem right. Like, come on, we don't need another sticker set. As Swirly Gun, definitely mid-tier of anything. I'm not the biggest fan of the Swirly Gun. It's definitely nice, don't get me wrong, but compared to like other Christmas unboxable guns we've gotten in the past, like Minty, Ice Blaster, Sugar, this one's probably the worst unboxable godly gun for Christmas that we've seen, at least in my opinion, but it still is nice. Like, all of the Christmas godly guns we've gotten are fine, but they're definitely a lot more fine than the Swirly Gun, I'm not gonna lie. But we did see a new Chroma in this update, which I'm pretty happy for. And as you know, they're like just now bringing Chromas back into the updates. We didn't see a new Chroma since 2019, and this Halloween and Christmas update we saw new Chromas, which I'm 100% down for, not gonna lie. It was a shame that we didn't see like a Chroma Minty and a Chroma Ice Blaster. Same with Halloween with like a Chroma Elderwood gun, a Chroma Hallow gun. Like, we should have seen Chroma versions of those, but we didn't. didn't, but we got Chroma Candle Flame and Chroma Swirly Gun this year, which is nice. And the gifting system, again, I have nothing to really say about the gifting system. I said this last year, but I really like how they have a gifting system since, you know, Christmas is the season of giving, right? So it only makes sense to have, like, a feature in this update to, like, give items for people, and you actually get rewarded if you give enough gifts to people, and you get the Swirly Blade, which is nice. This is the first gifting godly knife we've seen. Honestly, the gifting blade is definitely my favorite godly out of the whole update, in my opinion. Like, this one's great, the freaking Swirly Blade. I don't have it yet, though, because it's very expensive to buy 100 gifts. But, you know, it's still nice. Something that I kind of wish is that they didn't name every item after Swirly. Like, we have the Swirly Knife, Swirly Gun, Chroma Swirly Gun, and the Swirly Blade. They feel lazily named, in my opinion, do they not? Look, we've had, like, Icebreaker, Log Chopper, but then we see Swirly Axe, Swirly Gun, Swirly Blade. It's like, it just doesn't feel like they put a whole lot of effort into the names of these. Of course, there is a leaderboard in this update for tokens and gifts collected. Not gonna lie, these aren't bad at all. I was never really a fan of the little gifting leaderboard since, you know, that leaderboard, you could only get on it if you spend Robux, which isn't always great. But I feel like Nicholas does that on purpose since, you know, a lot of people get some Christmas money when it's Christmas time, but I don't think you get that much to actually make it on these leaderboards. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the only people that can really make it on these leaderboards are like people that like have like a lot of Robux from like developing or something, or like doing YouTube and stuff. I want to get on a gifting leaderboard some year, but I don't really have the budget for that right now. So guys, keep watching my content, please. Maybe if enough people watch me next year, YouTube will give me enough money to make it on the gifting leaderboard. Not gonna lie. I do think it's nice that you don't have to like grind for like a month on end of just grinding this leaderboard, since they did shorten the leaderboard this year, which is nice. So the people that like play the game non-stop, like, you don't have to play as much as you thought you had to, since you only have like half the time to go on the leaderboard, which is nice. We don't really know what's gonna be the leaderboard prizes yet, so I can't speak on that, but hopefully the leaderboard items look nice. Of course, they're either gonna be Swirly Axe and Swirly Gun or Ice Flake and Ice Beam. I'm starting to think it might actually be Ice Flake and Ice Beam, since we already have a Chroma Swirly Gun. So should there really be 6 different versions of one gun? I mean, I don't know. We never saw leaderboard items with Ginger Blade and Bone Blade, so I don't know, bro. The item bundle's probably the most controversial part of the update, I'm not gonna lie. Which I think it's stupid how this is the controversial part. So there's 2 different shop gullies for 16.99 Robux. That's fine. We saw that last year. And you know, there's also a bundle, which is cool, for 3,400 Robux. And if you buy the bundle, instead of buying both these individually, you'll get the ice magic effect. I think that's cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's cool that there's actually like a full-on bundle and you get rewarded from buying the full thing instead of like both of these. A lot of people that saw the price tag and they were like, oh man, this is the worst update. Why is it so expensive? But I mean, it's not even more expensive than buying both of these individually. Like, buying both of these the same amount as just buying the bundle. And we saw 2 shop gullies last year, the Peppermint and the Cookie Blade. If you bought both of those, that's a good 3,400 Robux. So, and I think the reason why like you don't get like a deal for buying the bundle is because they also put like a free effect in there, which kind of makes up for this not being like a deal of buying the bundle. And also, people have brought up, oh, we've saw multiple shop gullies in like a bundle, but it was only like 12.99 Robux. Why is it like double the price? I've mentioned it before, but back when they put multiple shop gullies in one bundle, the game definitely was not as big as it was now. Like, when we saw stuff like the Blaster and Virtual, Old Glory, and a Mare Laser, the game had like less than 10,000 players. So of course no one would buy it if it's 3,400 Robux, if there's only like 6,000 people playing the game. And Nicholas knew that, so he only made them like 12.99 Robux. But now the game gets like 100k players playing at once, so of course it's gonna be more expensive. I mean, it just makes sense. Another thing I'd like to mention about this is that if it was cheaper, these items would be so worthless in value. Like, legit, the Egg Blade is 16.99 Robux to buy, but it's still like worth like 7 value in Supreme. It's one of the worst gullies in the game. So if this was only like 12.99 Robux to buy the bundle, these would be the worst items in the game. Like, not gonna lie, they would be worse than Seer, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding. And I'll even point this out. Back in the day when we got Virtual and Blaster and Old Glory and a Mare Laser, when they were only 12.99 Robux, they were worth like just as much as Seer. Like, they were worth like 2 value when they got first released, and Seer was worth 1 value at the time. So even back then, when the game didn't have that much players, like, the cheap shop gullies were legit worthless. So, like, you guys have to understand that the price kind of determines the value in a way. Like, probably in a couple weeks, either gonna be like near like where Nebula's at, not gonna lie, and in terms of value at least. So I don't know, that's just where I stand on the situation. I don't have any issue with this Ice Flake and Ice Beam bundle, but a lot of people do, so I kind of want to explain why it's kind of stupid to complain about it. I'm sorry about the long tangent there, but I just had to get that out of my system. But of course, that's all the main features in the update, so I guess we can talk about the maps as well. The lobby is pretty fire, not gonna lie. This lobby is definitely better than the Halloween update lobby, in my opinion. Definitely a lot better. I like how there's like a cute little like duck pond thing here, and like a skating rink over here. Like, there's always a skating rink, but it's cool how they added that back. As well as that watchtower up there, that's kind of cool. And also the voting system is like pretty huge now, not gonna lie. There's a Christmas tree over here, there's places you can just sit over here. Like, this is fire, bro. Definitely gotta get the lobby like a good 10 of 10. Also, the new map is good as well. Like, the station map, like, people really wanted a Polar Express map in the game, and we did get it. The new map is definitely a 10 of 10 as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in this update. Now, if I had to give a good, honest opinion of this update, I'm gonna say that it's definitely not as good as the Halloween update this year. We had a lot of very cool items to update. Like, we got an ancient gun, we had a freaking Reaver Evo system. We didn't get either of those this year, which is a little weird, and of course the main event was a lot smaller as well. And although I do want to say this update does feel a little rushed, in my opinion. Like, when the update first released, there were like so many bugs. Like, for one, whenever you spawn, you're like super high up in the sky. Like, will it happen this time? Okay, not this time, but I don't know if they fixed it or not, but you used to like spawn all the way up in the sky and then you'd fall all the way down. Like, it was very weird. The freaking arrow for St. Nicholas never works. Like, it's supposed to be somewhere up here, but it's always like inside of him. I don't think that's supposed to happen. And also, token exchange used to say candy exchange, and also the snowman knife used to be called stickers. Like, there was a lot of very weird bugs in the update that really shouldn't have happened. But they did fix like most of the bugs, which is great. But this update definitely wasn't the greatest update. It's not the greatest Christmas update. We didn't get a Santa's challenge this year, which really sucked. I don't know why there was no Santa's challenge, since we've seen Santa's challenges since 2016, but like, we didn't get one this year, which I don't understand why we didn't get one. Like, are they phasing out the Santa's challenge? I don't know. That was a little bit disappointing in my opinion. I don't know if it was just because it's rushed or they didn't feel like doing a Santa's challenge this year, but I definitely wish that they added a Santa's challenge, not gonna lie to you. But if I were to give this update a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. It still is an amazing update, but there was a little bit of features that they were missing and a lot of bugs in the update as well. Like, honestly, they should have delayed the update by a couple days, and they did release this update earlier than they have since 2015. Like, they released this on the 21st, which they've never released an update that early since 2015, so they could have definitely delayed it by a couple days to give us like a Santa's challenge and make sure there's like no bugs and stuff, but they didn't do that, which is weird. I don't know, guys. That's just my opinion. Let me know your guys' opinion in the comment section. Do you guys like this update? Do you guys hate this update? Like, is there anything you wish was in this update, or do you think this update's just perfect? I mean, let me know. I think it was an amazing update, but it was not perfect in the slightest. I will not lie. I've been recording this for almost half an hour, so I'm not going to drag on this outro for a little bit longer. So I'm just going to end the video off here. So shout out to the current members on the channel, but that's about all I got to say. So until next time, I'm Colbe. Goodbye.